Hi everyone, welcome to Ashirali. Today you're doing another at-home yoga video. So wear something super comfortable, get your yoga mat and let's get started. Let's start by sitting cross-legged. Any cross-legged position is fine. If you want, you can do the half lotus or the full lotus if that's possible. And if it's difficult to sit cross-legged, you can keep a cushion or pillow under your hips, so that gives you a bit of elevation to sit cross-legged easily. And if that's difficult, you can sit with your legs straight. Palms face up, join your index finger and thumb as we do always. Place your hands on your hamstring, back straight, eyes closed, and become aware of your natural breath as you breathe in and out. Breathe in, stomach goes out. Breathe out, stomach falls in. Breathe in, stomach expands. And as you breathe out, stomach collapses. Take a few more breaths here. And at this point, become aware of yourself sitting on the mat, performing meditation. With that awareness, take a resolve for today's class. Set any intention that you want for today. With your clear intention, whenever you feel you're ready, take your time and slowly open your eyes. If you want, you can write down your intention on a piece of paper and place it in front of you. So for people who like to visually keep seeing the intention while doing yoga, that's a great tip. And from there, slowly release your legs. And just turn a bit. Keeping your back straight, sitting cross-legged, slowly walk your hands forward and take your head down towards the mat. If you can't reach the mat, you can let your head hang wherever you reach. No compulsion. And take a few breaths here. And slowly walk your hands back. From there, place your hands behind your back. I want you to stretch and look up. And slowly release. For all these postures, breathing is normal. Right hand on your left knee, left hand goes behind your back, twist and look back. And release. Opposite side, left on right, right goes behind, twist and look back. And slowly release. From there, slowly move to a cat. In cat, I want you to breathe in and look up. And as you breathe out, hunch your back. One more time, breathe in, look up. Breathing out, hunch your back. Last time, breathe in, look up. And as you breathe out, tuck your toes, shift your body up to a downward facing. And then slowly walk your hands forward to a forward bend. And as you breathe in, slowly come up and stand. From standing, I want you to breathe in and take your hands all the way back. Breathing out, forward bend. Breathe in, left leg back, look up. Hold your breath, right leg back and plank. Knees, chest, chin on the mat as you breathe out. Breathe in, cobra. Breathe out, tuck your toes, downward dog. Breathe in, left leg forward, in between your hands and look up. Breathe out, right leg forward, forward bend. If you can, lift your knee. Breathe in, back bend. And as you breathe out, hands to your toes. Breathe in, right leg back and look up. Hold your breath, left leg back and plank parallel to the floor. Knees, chest, chin as you breathe out. Breathe in, cobra. Breathing out, tuck your toes, downward dog. Breathe in, right leg forward, look up. Breathe out, left leg forward. Breathe in, back bend. As you breathe out, hands to your toes. If you can't touch your toes, you can keep your hands here. Breathe in, left leg back, look up. Hold your breath, right leg back and plank. Knees, chest, chin, breathing out. Breathe in, cobra. Breathe out, tuck your toes, downward dog. Breathe in, left leg forward, look up. Breathe out, right leg forward. Breathe in, back bend. And as you breathe out, hands to your toes. Breathe in, right leg back, look up. Hold your breath, left leg back and plank. Knees, chest, chin, breathing out. Breathe in, cobra. Breathe out, tuck your toes, downward dog. Breathe in, right leg forward, look up. Breathe out, left leg forward. As you breathe in, back bend. Breathing out, hands to your chest. And release. Sun salutations are so amazing as a warm-up. I hope your body is feeling ready for some interesting asanas today. So you can just stand over here and take a few breaths. And slowly release your hands. We'll start with the chair. Okay, so I'll show you in two angles. From the side, when you're sitting in the chair, your feet should be shoulder width apart, hands straight up, back straight, right? And then you squat down as if you're sitting on a chair. And that's why the pose is called the chair. From the front, again, as you can see, my feet are a little apart and I sit down. Okay, breathe and hold, stay there. Take a few more breaths. Very good. You'll start feeling some burning sensation in your legs by now. Sit, sit, sit. Join your hands together and slowly twist. Now, generally people tend to twist the knee. No, your knee stays straight. Elbow on the knee, twist and look up. And if you can't place your elbow on the knee, you can be up and twist. Breathe and hold. And slowly center. Without straightening your knees, you'll feel a good burn. And opposite side. Twist and hold. And slowly come back to center and release. You can give your legs a good shake. I can feel my thighs burning already. Good job. From there we're going to sit. So as you sit, I want you to sit like this with your knees a bit apart and your elbows pushing your knees out and you're pushing your knees in. So you're creating that traction between your hand and your knees. Now it can be difficult to do that, and if it is difficult, you can always place a cushion or a pillow under your feet and sit on it. And if it's too difficult, if you're here like a little higher and it's difficult for you to go lower, that is also perfectly fine. You can stay here. So while sitting with your back straight, eyes closed, take a few breaths here. And slowly release and come and sit. From there, I want you to swing your legs around. Now the next posture or movement, we can do it from the cat. Alternatively, we can do it from downward dog. And if you can do the downward dog, shift up to a downward dog. But if you have a pain in your wrist or elbow or shoulder, you can stay in cat, right? Tuck your toes, take your body up to a downward dog. Breathe and hold, stay there. Few more breaths. And slowly swing your left leg all the way up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And from there, left knee to your left elbow. Breathe and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch your knee back up. And knee to nose. And breathe and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch your knee all the way up. And swing your leg forward. In front, place your leg, if you can, ideally square or closer to your body. Completely up to you. And if keeping it tilted like this is difficult, you can bring your leg in and stay here, right? So your wish if you want to keep it squared or not. And from there, breathe in and look up. Slowly drop your hands down, head down. Breathe and hold. And slowly breathe in and up. From there, again, tuck your toes. Now you can move back to a cat or downward dog. So swing your leg back up again. And slowly release. Child's pose, drop your knees down, head down. Take a few breaths here. And we are preparing ourselves for the opposite side. So breathe and hold. And whenever you're ready, come back to a cat. Now again, you can either stay in a cat or move up to a downward dog, right? So tuck your toes, body off the mat, breathe and hold. Hands firm into the mat. Feel that strength. Breathe and hold. And from there, swing your right leg all the way up this time. And right knee to right elbow. Breathe and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing your right leg up. And knee to nose. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing your right leg up. And right leg in front of you. Again, you can either keep it here or you can keep it square in front, or you can take your leg all the way in. Up to you. You decide. Hands on the mat. Look up. And slowly drop your hands down, head down. Breathe and hold. Breathe in and come up. Again, you move back to a cat or downward dog wherever you were. Tuck your toes, swing your leg up. And rinse. Drop down to a child's pose. And whenever you're ready, slowly come up and sit. So it's summer over here and I've already started sweating because there's no AC on and because I'm recording the video. So if you are already sweating, awesome. Just a few more stretches to cool down and you're done for today. So slowly interlace your fingers, stretch your hands up, stretch, 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 and twist to a side. Back to center, opposite side, and back to center. Hold your wrist, pull and hold, and center, opposite side, pull and hold, and back to center, and slowly release. Amazing. From there, we'll take our leg up, hug it as you would hug a baby, and slowly rock. And release. Opposite side, hug your leg like a baby and rock. So this plant is a gift from my husband and oh my god, I've been in love with it since 2 years. I can't even remember. Rock, rock, rock. And slowly release. And from there, happy position, lie down. Awesome. Let's come and lie down on our back. Keeping your hands next to your heels. My favorite pose that I do in every session because this is just amazing for anyone. Okay, so bridge. Take your hips up. Breathe and hold. Take a few breaths here. And if you're ready, take one leg off the mat and hold. Stay there for a few breaths. You can support your hips to go higher, or you can place your hands down, completely up to you. Breathe and hold. And release. Opposite side, breathe and hold. Again, your foot can be flat or you can be up on your toes. And release. And slowly release your hips down. Do one legs up. Slowly take your legs up. Breathe and hold. And from there, you can move to a Vipreet Karni inversion, or now a lot of people call it the shoulder stand. But what we generally do as a shoulder stand is the Vipreet Karni or the inversion, which is the easier shoulder stand, right? So just push your hips up and hold. And if that's difficult, stay with your legs up. Breathe and hold. Just a few more breaths. From there, vertebra by vertebra, the back comes down on the mat. Then slowly your legs. Try not falling on the mat to avoid any kind of injury. From there, we'll do the fish. So you're going to come up on your shoulders, twist your head around and place your head on the mat. Releasing your hands. Breathe and hold. And slowly release. From there, hands over your head, keeping your knees bent. Bend your knees to the left, head goes to your right. And take a few breaths here. And center. Opposite, bend your knees to the right, head goes to your left. And breathe. And back to center. If you want, you can do a few more stretches here, like maybe a rotation of your knee to ease your back, or something that feels comfortable for you. And whenever you're ready, slowly extend your legs, hands next to your hips, palms facing up, eyes closed if you want. If you're wearing a rubber band, well, you can remove it. Eyes closed, and just become aware of your breath again. As you breathe in, stomach expands. As you breathe out, stomach relaxes. We'll stay here for a few seconds. So just become aware of the rise and fall of your breath. From there, you can slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Whenever you're ready, stretch your hands over your head, stretch your legs, give yourself a good stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And relax. slowly twist to a side. And come up and sit. Keeping your eyes closed, hands to your chest. Become aware of how you feel today. Become aware of the intention that you'd set in the beginning of the class. And set that as your intention for the rest of the day. Whenever you want, you can open your eyes or you can stay here in stillness for a while. Thank you so much and namaste. If you did like this video, remember to share it with someone you love. If you want, do consider subscribing. It's free and I try posting as regularly as I can. Hope you have a wonderful day and namaste.